Not being afraid to be different has always been my big motto. I had to get used to people looking at me differently and expecting different things from you. You're elite, you're dominant, you should be making all the plays at all times. I've never been about the easy road, especially if it's something that you value in life. Days off are important to me for a lot of different reasons. As I've gotten older and understood the importance of being able to take off time, I've looked at it as time for where I can get away from sports and focus on my business endeavors.
It allows for us to find other ways to bring joy in, whether it's spending time with our kids or playing basketball or working out, finding that time. I think is really important because it allows us to come back to our main job or our main focus, more filled.
I'm Ndamukong Suh, entrepreneur, football player, and father.
My name is Katia Suh. I'm a businesswoman, mother, and former basketball player.
And this is Days Off. We're sitting in a gym here in Portland, Oregon, where I was born and raised. Played my first couple basketball games ever in. Just being able to think of the small memories being in this gym right now, dominating other kids, and the hoop was much smaller. That was my love. Growing up here, really not knowing kind of what my future really looked like. Mom being a teacher, my dad being an engineer, that school was super important and something that I always prided myself on. And really just not being afraid to be different, especially when it came to athletics and academics, really wanting to be the best at both. Basketball was my first love in sports. It's ingrained in us. We love playing basketball. I still play basketball to this day.
If you put us in a gym, both of us are gonna itch for basketball. We're gonna try to get a couple buckets in while the game's on the other half. It's definitely one of my first loves. And then it's a way we are able to connect. We gotta keep playing because every time we play, I'm that much closer to beating him. The only way he beats me is when he gets through the weight. I can't. Outside of that, I'm the better hooper. You know what I mean? Look, I've been breaking his ankles for 14 years.
I'm giving you L for 14 years.
No. This is what I say. The better all-around basketball player is myself.
Can you not foul me?
That wasn't a foul. We met at the University of Nebraska. We saw each other on campus. He came to a few of my games. He really felt like he was a big man on campus, and I really didn't care. And so I kind of gave him the runaround for a while. And then we had a mutual friend that set us up on a kind of a blind date. He knew, I didn't know. And then we really got to know each other. And I fell in love with him, and I like to say we grew up with each other.
The interesting piece now is that we get to work on stuff together. Seeing her grow and have those similar aspirations and how she gets to look at things. I think it's huge to have a partner like that, not only in the house, but in business and in raising kids. It's huge.
We like each other, so we do like to hang out and do things together, which I think is nice. But like you said, it's a good yin and yang of a balance of what we each need to accomplish. So I think it depends on the day of the week for that day off.
I guess I never really look at any particular day as a day off. There's always something going on, whether it's family, friends, or business. Having lovely twin boys, they sleep until 6:30 a.m. Then we start our day early in the morning around 8, getting a coffee. They get croissants and hang out, do a walk around. When the boys go down for a nap, I go down for a nap as well. So I'm re-energized.
That was a foul. Anyone? Guy hit up here.
You barely took it back. Jump ball, jump ball, jump ball. I'm gonna win.
What you got? No, you're not. What you got?
The jumper or straight up?
Every time.
Man, worked up an appetite. Let's go get some chicken. Bays is a fun concept that myself and partner Micah Camden came up with together. Fried chicken, food for the soul, comfort food, brings family and friends together.
We like to eat it.
We love to eat it. I've always wanted to be a part of my community at all times, and this is one way that I can do that. Obviously, this is one of the main reasons why we wanted to create Bays in a place like we have here at Alberta Alley, just to bring people in from the community. It means a lot when people come by and say, man, we really enjoy the food that we have at your place, and giving you kudos. We always talk about doing things on an elite level. A well-oiled machine comes down to human beings working together. Those challenges usually come down, as I talked about before, when it comes to me and my wife, communication. Having that on-point communication, understanding expectations, and making sure that's laid out, then usually solves a lot of the problems. It's really no difference between being in sports and being in business. There's a lot of cross-pollination from the standpoint of working with people got to work with your teammates, got to work with your business partners. You got to understand how people work. And then you talk about that emotional intelligence is being able to help people within your organization feel that they have their own onus into the success of the things that you want to see.
Not only are we eating with our community, but we're also showing different things that other people can do in their community.